Hi guys, welcome to Angie Baby Intuitive. Thanks for joining for your collective read today. We are going to go ahead and jump straight in. The energy that I was picking up on though is centered around love. Now, typically I don't really do the love thing, but what I got was, what I pictured was one of my cards, okay, so Unfinished Symphony. Okay, it doesn't feel broken, it doesn't feel doomed, okay, there's no real like feeling that I'm having about it other than it's just unfinished. Okay, so this could be like a past, oh, new beginning coming out, past lover. We've got, oh wow, reevaluation, love and harmony, guys, with new beginning. So, wow, a change of heart. Let me just grab my glasses. Okay. So, enjoy life with music, love and romance. Okay, Sun in Libra, harmony. Bring peace. Oh. Bring peace to your life and your relationships will flourish. So I think there has been a little bit of balance here. If you see the scales on the top of these cards here. Can you see those? Oh, there we go. If you can see the scales on top of the cards here, okay? So I think there has been a bit of a separation here. Which has balanced out emotions, balanced out, you know, thoughts of, do I stay or do I go? Okay, so that those questions, those doubts have sort of leveled out here, and there's been a change of heart, okay, and a reevaluation of how you're feeling about this. We have leap of faith, okay, new beginning. So it could be a new beginning here with somebody from your past, somebody that, oh, and very divinely guided. If you look at the dolphins on this card, guys, there's a purpose. What is what I'm hearing? There's a purpose of this union between the two of you, okay? And as soon as I say that, I get this image of two people standing on opposite sides of something invisible, like a line or something, like the timing never quite got lined up. It was just not the right time. But, you know, they're saying it is the right time now. It is the right time. And if you look, there are 3 dolphins, so don't be surprised if there could be a child already involved, but don't be surprised if that is something that happens down the track. Let's read further into the reading, okay? But as I was saying, like the timing never quite lined up. All the words just like, yeah, it was just like it didn't land the way it was supposed to. Is what I'm getting. And you're coming to that recognition, to that realization. Wow. I'm going to pull one of these quickly before we go any further. I'm also getting, like whoever this is between, one of you feels deeply, really deeply, okay, quietly and internally, while the other one is sort of struggling to put into words what they feel and action, you know, what one of you feels quite deeply internally, and the other one is finding it hard to action what they're saying, if that makes sense. That's the best way that I can put it. I'm getting, I don't know how to say this without messing it up. That's what's coming to my, that's what I'm hearing. But one thing for sure, the energy is, you know, this energy between the two of you is very real. Okay, so we've gotten the peace of God is shining in me now. Like I said, things are leveling out. On the bottom of the deck, we've got fear is not justified in any form. So, leap of faith, fear does not have a place in this new journey, okay? You cannot have fear moving forward. So the peace of God is shining in me now. Why wait for heaven? Those who seek the light are merely covering their eyes. The light is in them now. Enlightenment is but a recognition, not a change at all. Recognition just came out, like I was just talking about. There's been a recognition now. You can't even make this up, guys. Oh my God, and I know I say that so often, but it blows me away every single time. It just blows me away. So definitely come to, you know, there's been illumination, there's been clarity here, there's been like a shock of, you know, like this light here just blinding. There's been a blinding push of clarity, okay, which has brought this recognition of and reevaluation of the situation between you both. Fear is not justified in any form. The Holy Spirit will help you reinterpret everything that you perceive as fearful and teach you that only what is loving is true. Yes, love is the only true emotion, you know, that we should hold. Everything else is an illusion, guys. Everything else is a bloody illusion. We have to understand that, you know. I actually, before we go into the tarot, I'm going to pull what I'm hearing right now is the story gets interesting. Or the story is getting interesting from here, or, you know, so perhaps things are moving in that direction. Perhaps they've already started for you. Show us what the collective, thank you. Oh God, I've got to get that. Okay. What boundaries need to be created or strengthened in my relationships? To create more healthy boundaries, we must first get in tune with our own needs, desires, and feelings, and believe we are worthy of them. I believe that is a process that's happened here, okay? And balancing out is coming into play. In your relationships, it's essential to know where they end and where you begin. So this just talks about, you know, maybe there was muddled, there were clouded lines when you were in this relationship before, okay? It's important to keep our individuality within a union, you know. We still need to be, I mean, all of us are one anyway, okay? But there is that importance of keeping ourselves, you know. You can't lose yourselves. We can't lose ourselves in any union, you know. We have to remain our true authentic selves. Today's soul action. When we separate our energy from others, we gain clarity about what we really want. Then we stop doing things that no longer align with ourselves. If you are an empath and you can still be compassionate towards others without taking on their stuff, it is safe to trust that you are not here to fix anyone. That could be the storyline, guys. We'll find out when we start pulling some tarot here. I have everything I need within me now, and so do they. I am worthy of my needs, and I set boundaries based on what's best for me. And setting boundaries doesn't necessarily mean, you know, there's a lack of love, okay? And loving doesn't mean that you have to lose yourself either. All right. Do I surround myself with people who lift me up? The people with whom we surround ourselves determine who we become. Does your tribe fill you up? Do they inspire you? Do they believe in you? Do they help you step into your greatest potential? Make a desire list of the type of people with whom you wish to surround yourself, and clarify if there is anyone in your life who no longer serves you. Can you love them from a distance? So I guess that was, you know, where you've been and what you need to do, or you know, it's about putting boundaries up. You need to set boundaries. This definitely doesn't feel like a brand new love here, okay? It feels like a familiar soul, a familiar union. Show us what the collective needs to see. There's definitely something underneath it all, okay? There's a purpose that you have together. Maybe this is someone, but this could have been someone that you've just crossed paths with more than once, okay? Energetically. Maybe there was like a friendship, but never eventuated into a connection here, okay? Show me what the collective needs to see. Show me this relationship situation. Ooh, the Sun and the Queen of Cups with the Temperance underneath that. Wow. Wow. Okay. Spirit's really clear on this part. This connection was not meant to be casual, okay? It's not meant to be a friendship. I'm strongly getting that this was a friendship. There was a little bit of, you know, what do you call it? Maybe a little bit of fooling around, a little bit of banter, a little bit of, ooh, you know, wouldn't it be great? But things never sort of took off here, okay? That's what I'm getting. But this is, yeah. It's just that the timing wasn't right at that time. I'm hearing someone was in a relationship. There was a definite energetic connection between the both of you, but someone was in a relationship here, okay? And that brought about a bit of fear, a bit of guardedness, you know. And definitely choosing, what I'm hearing is choosing safety over vulnerability. Someone didn't want to open up and express, you know, because of the situation. There was fear based behind it. I'm getting, you know what you want now. You're going in for the, you know, you want to express now. Definitely wasn't about lack of love. I'm getting a lot of regret mixed with longing here, okay? A quiet, lingering, like longing. It's been standing for quite some time. This could, I'm getting, yeah. $7 months, a year or something like that, you know, it hasn't been, but there's a shift now. The shift is happening. There's been a definite change in one of you, and I think it's you. I was going to say before, like with the Queen of Cups, you know exactly, you know what it is that you want here. Let me just split it on the deck. Yeah, King of Swords with Temperance. This is how you see your person. You've become enlightened, and this is how you see the person now. You know what it is that you want. I think this person is even coming ready to speak the truth. There could have been some conversation, you know, you're ready. Maybe this person is ready to put this crown on you, okay? Or vice versa. Take it as it resonates. All right, show us how this person feels, please. Show us how Collector's person feels. Something's definitely clicked. It's come after a time, like I said, there was a bit of a time here where there was like, you know, you sort of set yourself back. You took yourself out of the situation. Okay, you took yourself out of the situation. You've realised, you know, and you certainly didn't want to be a part of like, oh, just innocent flirting. Okay, because you know what it is that you want, and you didn't want this just casual thing. You wanted like something more permanent. And now it's like with this realisation that's come about here, it's like if I don't say something now, I might lose this. And that's what I'm sort of getting from one of you. That's that feels like the urgency here, okay? Yeah. Queen of Wands. You feel really like passionate about this. It's almost like what I'm picturing, or what I'm getting, is like the heart catching up to the truth now, you know? It's bloody powerful, whatever it is. Whatever this connection is. Look at this. Oh my God. Yeah. Enlightenment, the star. Victory. Victory because you're not scared to speak your mind. Okay? Victory because you're not scared to speak your truth and just open up. Look what was under the Magician. Underneath the Queen of Wands here. Yeah, so that's definitely, I can tell you right now, what's coming next in this love story feels like I'm getting communication coming in, okay? It's not impulsive, it's very thoughtful, it's intentional. It's intentional is what I'm getting. It feels like someone finally choosing to speak instead of hiding behind half sentences or distance or, you know, flirty banter and stuff, you know. I'm hearing the time is right. So maybe it was the other person, or it was you that was in the relationship, and now you're sort of coming forward and saying, look, I've thought about the situation. I've made my choice, you know, you're my choice. I've reevaluated, you know, my life, what I want, where I want to be, who I see myself with, and I see my wish, I see complete and utter fulfillment, I see victory, I see emotional fulfillment with you. What I'm getting is it's going to be a kind of conversation that changes the tone between the two of you forever. What is the, I mean, it's plainly here, but it shows the overall outcome. What did I ask before? Oh, did I ask how the collective's person feels? Because is this how the collective's person's, yeah, I think it was. I've lost track now. God, I just got carried away in that. So it shows the overall outcome for our collective and their person. I'm just trying to think. That's strange, you know, because, and what I'm getting from this is like, love isn't meant to feel like guessing forever, because that's what I'm doing right now, is like, oh, was it? So what I'm getting is like, you're not meant to guess forever. You're not meant to guess forever. That's what I'm getting. So it's time for clarity on both sides. It's time for truth, honesty. It's time to say how it is. Okay, what have we got? Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Page of Cups underneath that. We've got 7 of Cups, 6 of Cups, and the World. Wow, wow. This is so strange because I had a similar reading the other night with the 7 of Cups, 6 of Cups, and the World. That's so weird. I can tell you right now that the way this reading ends, okay, so the way that this energy ends is warm and hopeful, man. It's not driven by fantasy or, you know, It's real. It's very real. Very divinely guided, I have to say again. Clarity, truth, you know, zest. There's a, you know, between the two of you here. Heavens meeting earth, okay? A lightning strike. It's like boom. And what I'm getting with the Seven of Cups here is there's so many options, you know, but what are you going to let this slip through your hands again? Or do you want the world? Are you going to sacrifice the world for, you know, for a fish? Are you going to sacrifice the world for, you know, loneliness? For a fish in a cup? Because this card always, the other, I think it's the Rider-Waite deck, right? Where it could be another deck, I'm not really sure, but where the Page of Cups has like a fish in the, you know. Are you going to trade the world for a fish in a cup? Underneath that is the Star again. God. And the King of Swords. Wow. You know what I'm picturing right now? I'm seeing two people standing closer than before. And it's not like everything is perfect and the timing's perfect and blah, 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 but because honesty has finally stepped into the situation, okay? Honesty has finally stepped into the situation. Just pure honesty. Show us some advice. One thing I do know is if this connection is meant to continue, okay, and it's meant to sort of flourish here and it's meant to come to fruition, and I really honestly do believe that it is divinely guided, okay, it's going to do so because of this truth, not because of confusion and fear and doubt and circumstances and blah, blah, blah. It's going to be this honest communication that comes in. This, where's the page gone? It's going to be this honest communication that comes in, okay? It's going to be the honest communication. And it's going to be like either way, you don't walk away empty, you walk away a lot clearer, you walk away with a lot of clarity. You've said your piece, you've spoken your true feelings, okay? You've stayed true to yourself, and that's really the kind of love that actually changes your life, you know, whether it comes to fruition or not, okay? That's what I'm getting here with this read. So on the bottom of the deck, I choose to transform my life. Wow. Resolving past issues with strength, courage, and willpower. I see clearly and accurately through divine assistance. My heart is open to freely expressing love, guys. This is the shit. This is it. I am clear and open to receive miracles. This connection is definitely a divinely sent miracle, okay? There is an underlying something that is going to take place between the two of you. Look at that. Temperance. I just looked at the Temperance and the Ten of Pentacles under that with the Nine of Pentacles under that, okay? Six of Wands underneath that again. So there is something definitely special about this connection. I embrace the love and power of my cherished self. I honor my divinity. Again. That's your read, guys. Yeah, let's just pull one of these just to see. I've had them sitting there. It's the only deck that I didn't use, and I just looked at it and there it is, you know. And I thought, well, let's pull one. the temple path. Okay. Temple path. Caring connections. God, that's so weird because this came out in another reading. It's so freaking strange. All right, so journey. Okay. Journey, new journey, enlightenment here. Okay, the path is being lit for this journey. I don't even have to go down this too much. The temple path leading to, you know, marriage and embrace. This is almost like the Four of Wands, I think. I'm not sure. There's been anxiety and there's been indecision about this, okay, but this is where you're going to. Caring connections. There you go, smack bang in the middle. Anxiety, indecision, caring connections. This is where you were. This is where you're going, okay? New beginning. Thanks for joining, guys. If you resonated with this reading, I didn't even have to pull these, you know, but look what came out anyway. If you resonate with this reading, please give it a like. It helps my channel. If you resonated with it, please subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to hit that notification bell if you want to stay up to date with other readings. And also give it a share so, you know, we can share the love around. Share the love around to someone who might need to hear this message. So thanks for joining again, guys. See you in the next one. Take care.